What is up, you guys? Welcome back to a quick little video. As you can tell by the title of this video is about Krystina and Matt yet again. Yes, Krystina and Matt yet again. Krystina and Matt went live. They went back and forth. Mark dropped a video showing who Matt truly is. And y'all, this was a 3-hour live. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, sit back, relax, put the kids to bed, and let's get into this.
I'm back with my cocoa butter. Hey guys. Thank you guys, I appreciate that. Hey girl, how are you, Prispot? Yeah, I'm a little bit scared of the video that Mark posted. That's why I look exhausted. Well, that's not why, but like just the reason why I'm scared is because I look exhausted. I talked to Misty last night for like an hour and a half at like 4 o'clock in the morning. Her and I both got some very disturbing emails from you know who. And thank God I have them to like get me through this bullshit, because I'm honestly, I am scared for Mark's safety. And I was a little concerned about the video. I was like, well, I was there. Obviously, I watched this shit happen for a very... Make sure that my vagina is not coming out of these shorts. Anyways, I watched situations like that happen for a long time when I was with him. And I actually am the one that told Misty to go get the PPO. This was like, I don't know, 6 weeks ago or so. I sent her emails, and Matt knows all of this. I sent her emails to give to the court to say, this is, him threatening. He did it, like I had screenshots of him doing it at her when he would text me. So I literally sent her screenshots. I was like, take this to the court. And like I said, this was 6-8 weeks ago, this happened. And she's been terrified to get him served because of the threats. And it's just constant threats with him. If you guys even knew, I know that like a lot of you are going in and watching his lives and like talking shit about me and saying all this stuff. And I don't even care. If you knew the real person, y'all wouldn't even support him or watch his lives. Now, with that being said, yes, I chose to be with a person like that. Huge character flaw of mine, okay? So that's why I'm going to be doing all this self-work. That's why I got out of Michigan. That's why I know that I cannot have another relationship for a long time until I fucking heal myself. I'll never go back to him, never. But the fact of the matter is I saw all of this happening and I still chose to be with him for 3 months. So what the fuck is wrong with me? Obviously I got some fucked up issues in my own goddamn head that I don't ever want to be with somebody that would do that kind of stuff. Hold on. All right. It's just the neighbors. I see them in the window over here and I can see them out there. And it's not even about being, blinded by love, because you can be blinded by love with somebody, but that's just about like caring about the character of the person that you're with. Like, how could I be blinded by love with somebody that would literally threaten my ex-husband's life on a daily basis in front of me and my children, and his ex-wife's life on a daily basis in front of me and my children? Like, there's issues that I would allow. Like, why would I allow that? You know what I mean? It's just not who I am. And so I need a lot of self-work. No, I'm not pregnant. That video was just a video I posted. He is dangerous. And that's what I'm saying. Like, that video that Mark posted, I'm a bit scared. Like, and Mark's like, fuck this, dude. I've been holding on to this video for a month. Like, well, almost a month. I think it was June 20th that he took it. Yeah. Did Matt ever scare me? So nothing in my life scares me, except for being scared of the fear that he's going to hurt somebody else in my life. Like Mark, like I literally am scared that Mark might get shot while he sleeps. And I'm going to just say that right here on TikTok, because Matt told my daughter and me, I can't even, I got to stop talking about my kids, because he's threatening my kids now in some very awful ways. And I just can't, I can't talk about my kids anymore. I can't. But Matt told me he knows exactly where to aim while Mark sleeps at night in his old house. And so, you know, Matt never physically scared me, because like I said to you guys, the only thing that scares me is snakes. Now, he is a human snake. Many people are. Human snakes don't scare me. Just real physical, creepy, crawly snakes, they scare me. I saw some shit in Matt's eyes when we would fight that could be scary to a lot of people. I was not scared. He probably saw things in my eyes when we would fight that would scare him. Because again, guys, I'm not innocent at all. Okay? Did I hit him with a cell phone cord? You're goddamn right I did one night. You're goddamn right I did. Whole long story behind that I don't want to get into right now. So I've done many things that are not okay. I do not play the victim despite what he wants people to think. What I do, in fact, do is speak the truth about situations. I talk about what I did wrong in that situation, X, Y, or Z, but I speak the truth about other people. So you call that playing the victim? Bitch, I ain't playing no victim, Matt. Okay? Never have I played the victim. Do I drink too much at times? Yes, I do, but not in a way that would warrant what the fuck is what he is saying. Like, to be honest, CPS have never came to my house, never called me, never contacted me. So again, I've never abused the prescription Vyvanse that I take. I take one a day. So the fact that Matt is even sitting here, like, it's just so pathetic what he's doing. And I am scared for Mark. I am. And, you know, yeah, the video I'm referencing is on Mark's TikTok account. I just put cocoa butter all over myself, so don't mind me. And that's the real Matt, and that's just a little bit of what you guys have seen. I mean, there's been other times when things have happened. I just don't want Mark to be unsafe. I don't want Misty to be unsafe. At this point, I think he would hurt Mark before he would hurt any of us. And so it's scary. And I wish the fuck was I thinking, like, I can't believe I would let somebody like that in my life. And what he's doing now is sickening and vile and disgusting. Like, he literally started our OnlyFans page back up that him and I had, the shared one that we shared together that I shut down. He started it back up after I deleted it, because, like, if you delete it and then within 30 days you can reactivate it, otherwise it just is deleted for good. Well, he figured that one out, changed the email, locked me out of the email that controls that account, and is now over on that account posting things about me, like posting videos of me that I would have never allowed to be posted. And he's marketing it. And he's not, like, so I reported it to OnlyFans. Now he's got me blocked all over OnlyFans. I reported it. I said, this motherfucker is sharing stuff of me that I am not okay with. He's tagging me in things, and I'm not okay with it. You know what I mean? Thank you, guys. And so because of that, he literally emailed me last night, which I have all the emails. I can show you. Like, it's disgusting. He emailed me last night, and he was like, keep playing games, because he knows he can't reach out to me. I changed my phone number. He cannot contact me. He was like, keep playing games, and I'll make the page free. And, like, he has all these pictures and videos of me with just, like, when you're making content, you know, you edit the videos, you put them together, you edit them, and, like, he has just terrible fucking angle. Just shit I would never post, and he knows I would never post that. And then he's going and posting it. Well, hopefully they're taking it down, because I reported his fucking page, but it's just so wrong. And then sending me the most threatening, vile fucking emails last night makes me sick. Like, I'm gonna get a PPO against him myself and for my children. So, the visit with my dad was really well. Get me to 100,000 likes and I'll tell you about the visit with my dad. I'm gonna get some coffee. Give me just a second. Really quick. There was a cup here and then I didn't realize. Okay. Hold on one second, guys. No, I'm not pregnant. In Florida, I swear to God, that's what it is, guys. Don't worry. Yeah, I took mods off, guys. Hi, Gracie. How are you, darling? So sorry that you're being manipulated by somebody who's really good at it. It really is disappointing. The pregnancy video was just what the fuck I wanted. Oh, God, I want to expose the emails. I want to, but like what he's doing right now, Gracie, like he's trying to come at my kids. So I just want you to know that. It's disgusting. And that's the type of person that you're fucking. And then you want to call me crazy, Gracie? Like, listen to me here, little girl. I stuck up for you so fucking much. So fucking much. So how dare you fucking do this shit to me? Calling, like listening to somebody who is a proven liar, proved about having a fucking purple heart. Lied about that. And you're gonna sit here and fucking support him and talk shit about me and his lives? Fuck you, Gracie. You were my friend. No, the CPS is not after me. That is a lie, guys. That is a 100% lie. Okay. Misty's pain in the video brought tears 100% if you go check that video out. And that's just not even, that was, Gabe was in the car with Mark and Misty when that happened, okay? And
really, I've never really had a problem with him. I actually think he's a nice guy. I wish Misty and Mark the best.
Here to pick up Gabe. 22nd of July.
June 22nd.
June 22nd. Let's see if
Oh fuck, there he is.
Dick Face wants to start shit.
Oh, he's coming over the car already. Okay, stop right here.
You guys have a good day, okay?
Yeah. Get out of my face.
Fuck you, dude. You run your mouth now.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep
I'm always
running
gonna
your
run
mouth. Run it.
Get out of my face, bitch.
Fuck you. Get out the car, buddy.
Come on, let's
You
go.
can do this for your kid?
Please
Get
go.
out.
You're gonna do this for
No,
your kid?
please just let go.
Dude, what's your problem, bro?
Let's go.
What's your fucking problem?
You're a fucking little bitch, bro.
Come on.
Look who. Look.
Matt, all my neighbors are outside. We're not doing it. Give me the fucking phone. Dude, give me the fucking phone. Give me the phone. Give me the phone. Give him his phone back.
You're such a fucking bitch, dude.
Stop! Don't hurt my car, you dick!
Now you're getting one pressed on you, bitch. Fuck you.
and said to him, like, I knew that Mark and Misty were coming to pick up Gabe, and I almost went TikTok live just because I wanted to make sure that Matt didn't do anything because he kept threatening. And I was like, Matt, don't you dare do anything, like, just please, like, and of course he did. She can have him. I mean, I don't know why Gracie would want him, but just the fact way before Matt and Misty were even in the picture or even a thought, or before we even knew them. And for Gracie to sit here and act like I'm always a victim, because I saw you comment that in his live, Gracie. When, Gracie, I remember the first time that me and you really, really connected, it was because of my sexual assault video, of when I was raped and my virginity was stolen from me. And you and I was coming out here saying, we are not fucking victims, we are survivors. And You know what I mean? Like, let's not fucking be scared to say, basically, this shit happened to us, whatever. Gracie, you reached out to me in tears. That's how we really connected. You were like, this shit happened to me, this, that, and the other. Like, you're just, you know, and then I was your friend. I befriended you. Yeah, we went through a lot of shit. Yeah, I did some shit to you, but girl, you even told me that you understood because of the situation that we were in, with what everybody was doing here on the internet and what I did know about some shit you talked about me, which I didn't even care. I forgave you, you forgave me. And then now that you're going to be like, oh, she's always the victim. How am I acting like a victim here? Please tell me how I'm acting like a victim, because my whole life was turned upside down by somebody that lied about every fucking thing, and I got the fuck out of it. I admitted I was wrong. I admitted there were times when I drank too much, but not to the point of anything that he's talking about. I've admitted that I fucking hit him with a cell phone cord. I admit that I'm a fucking bitch, narcissist at times. So please, girl, it's sad. And I had to change my phone number so you can't text me, because Matt was literally giving out my phone number to people, okay? So I just can't believe the shit that I fucking see you say in his lives about me. It hurts. So I just want you to know that. There you go. Go support somebody that literally, I'm afraid of Mark's life. And Gracie, you fucking loved Mark. Like, not like that, but you loved us as friends. You fucking cared about Mark. I am terrified that Mark might get shot by this man, okay? And that's the fucking facts, period. So you want to support that, then whatever. Disgusting. And anybody else that wants to support it is disgusting. I'm fucking scared for Mark posting that video. Honestly, you guys, I'm fucking scared. And Mark's like, I don't care. I'm so fucking sick of it. I'm so sick of it. Mark's like, I'm just sick of it. I am upset and hurt about it today. Because now Matt is getting to the point where, because he keeps emailing Misty, and I'll tell my dad's story in just a minute. He keeps emailing Misty. This is black coffee in the cup. Don't worry, it's not the alcohol that Matt would make. Like, I heard Matt say that I would start drinking before noon. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Yes, I've done that. The other day, I did it on live. I had a fucking mimosa at 11 a.m. Whole bottle of champagne. I do that maybe once every 3 to 4 months, if that I'll pop a bottle of mimosas. If that. Sometimes it's only twice a year that I would do something like that. You know what I mean? Anyways, I'm not on vacation from him at all. I'm not on vacation. I'm here trying to fucking figure out what I'm going to do with my life, because I have this psycho man who turned my life, my ex-husband's life, his ex-wife's life, all upside down. And now he's trying to fuck with my kids. And one thing you're not going to do is fuck with my kids. Because I promise you, Matt, you know who the fuck my dad is, and you don't want to fuck with my kids, Matt. So let's remember that. And I know you're fucking watching me, and I hope that you see I hope that you have terror in your fucking eyes when you look at mine, and how fucking serious I am about that. Misty and I are in constant fucking contact. I had to talk to Misty last night, wake up at 4 a.m. to some bullshit ass fucking emails. And then Misty's texting me, oh my God, girl, I'm getting the emails too. So I have to call her. Ridiculous. You don't want to threaten my dad's grandchildren. Let me just fucking life. And Matt knows for a fact I am gone. So now he's coming at my own children, and now he's coming at Misty, and now I literally feel like Mark's life is not safe. Okay? And I feel like Misty is not safe, but definitely not Mark. Definitely not Mark. So anyways, this is what happened with my dad. I told you guys if you get me 100,000 likes, I would tell you. So you guys know I have not seen my dad in a year. You guys have followed me for this last year. You've watched me go through heartbreak of not having my dad in my life. Matt knows more than anybody the heartbreak that I've been through because of that. Because I always have been so close with my dad. So yesterday, the first time I see my dad in a year, going through this bullshit that I've been going through, like, My dad told me when I told him we were polyamorous back in January, this is not good. And it's like, he's like, this is not going to end well. I don't even like the way that dude looks. Like, he's like, I am not okay with this. And like, I literally never thought I would say, he like basically was like, I don't want anything to do with you. If you're going to make these decisions, I want you out of my life. And I don't feel like your children, like you're doing your children any favors, and like basically, you know, said some pretty mean things, which I don't blame him. So first time I've seen my dad in a year. And Matt knew because he watches all my stuff. He knew I was live yesterday morning. I was getting ready here on live with you guys. So I get off live, and that's when, so I get off live, my dad gets here. No, probably about 15 minutes before my dad got here. I'm doing some work on my laptop, and that's when I noticed just some things were going on. Just, I don't even want to talk about the things that were going on. Just he you know, him changing passwords and hacking into my Arlo and the email, and just some bullshit that I had to fucking get on right then and there, locking me out of that OnlyFans account that I am not okay with him posting on. I deleted that fucking account, the premium account, not my regular account, him and I's shared account. I deleted it. I told him, you know, this, that. So anyways, long story short, he's doing all this fucking shit, knowing that my dad is almost here, trying to get me worked up, trying to get me to call him because I have not called him. I changed my fucking phone number. He does not have me blocked. He did not, he would block me and unblock me like it's a fucking game. He does that shit to Misty and Mark too. Anyways, long story short, he knew my dad was coming here. He knew that would throw me off my game and fuck me up. I was already so fucking nervous to see my dad, like so fuck my heart, like. And so right when my dad gets here, I'm dealing with this shit right on my OnlyFans page, which my dad knows what I do, but he doesn't know. And he's really like, that's one of the reasons why he doesn't like accept my lifestyle. Well, he does now, but that's one of the reasons why we didn't talk. And so I'm like, God, I'm sorry, Dad, I got to do this. Like, and so that's long story short. He just, the first hour I was with my dad, I was on my phone trying to do something, sitting here like freaking out. My dad's like, why? My dad doesn't understand, and I can't be like, Dad, he's doing X, Y, and Z and sharing stuff on this OnlyFans page that I'm not okay with. And he's locking me out of my email and, you know, turning the security system cameras off and on and trying to lock me out of that. And so, you know, so my dad's like, do what you have to do right now to get, but he's like, then just put it down and who cares? You could deal with it later. He's like, fuck him. Fuck that piece of shit. You know what I mean? And I was like, yes, I know, Dad. I know. So it all worked out and everything else. But then last night, Matt knew that, hold on, Jess says, but you shared things on the Google Drive that Dan and Lacey weren't okay with. That's a lie, because Dan and Lacey were okay with it. I actually went on live with them and promoted it and sold it and donated money to a toy drive that they had ran a charity toy drive for at Christmas time. They knew I was selling it on the Google Drive. Dan and Lacey and I all made content together, and we all knew that we could sell it. They knew that we all had Snapchat premiums. We all sold it on that together. They knew I made the Google Drive. I was in their live talking about it, or they were in my live when I was talking about it, encouraging people to go buy it. So that way, when I donated money to their toy drive, so they absolutely knew about it, okay? They absolutely 100% knew about it. You can say I'm lying. I don't give a fuck, okay? But they knew about it. So, and now you're going to get blocked because I don't like what you're doing and names that you're dropping, and you're such a bitch. Oh, God. Why did I even respond to that? I don't know. Anyways, you can now follow guest. I don't want guest requests. No, nobody is pregnant. Oh, the little boy at the beach story. Yeah, maybe I'll tell you guys that. Guys. Right, we're not going to talk about them, and I don't even know why I brought that up, because she said I was doing the same thing. No, that is not. He is honestly, that account is what I ran, I built. He is what really made me mad, that he's posting things that literally are not videos I would ever have been okay with him posting or sharing. The videos I put in the Nashville bundle, we all had the exact same videos, and we were all selling them on our OnlyFans page, me and Dan and Lacey. Okay, so if Dan and Lacey can sell videos of me on their Snapchat Premium and their OnlyFans page. Why can't I do the same thing? So it's not the same. Okay. Yeah, the pregnancy, guys, I just posted that because I wanted to. Okay, because it's TikTok and you can post whatever you want. And I like things to go viral and get followers because it's how I make my money. So I knew that video would make people just make it viral just like they did. So yeah, there is that. And I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks about it. And there is that as well. So back to my dad. Am I worried that Matt would put a tracker in my house? I think that motherfucker already has my house bugged. I think he has Misty's house bugged. I'm not going to wear my Apple Watch anymore. I'm going to that motherfucker is staying powered the fuck off, which he does not. I don't think he was tracking my Apple Watch. He does not know where I am. Nobody knows where I am. And what Matt did last time when I was at my dad's house, you can't just find my dad's address unless you know where it is. And he was tracking me through my AirPods. So he dropped it in one of my lives, and I know he did. I could tell by the fake account that it was, because I can tell how these other people, when they dox me, what their fake accounts look like, what it all looks like, okay? So I knew when that fake account doxed me, that was 100% Matt, because 100% nobody had my dad's address, and you couldn't Google it and find it. This was a few days ago, right? Whatever. I'm not scared. Walk through the door and I got something waiting for somebody. If anybody walks through that motherfucking door without being invited in this house, I have something for them. So I wasn't scared, but it's still fucked up that he did that. So then he leaked my phone number because I wouldn't talk to him, guys. I wouldn't talk to him. I wouldn't play his little game. I saw through his lies and manipulation. I was coming here on TikTok telling you guys all about it. So then he leaks my number. So then I'm like, fuck this. I tell you guys about it. I leave my fucking AirPods at my dad's house, and my dad threw them in the trash. My dad's like, maybe he can trash them to a trash can or to wherever the dump takes them or whatever. And my dad's like, I'm honestly glad I will never have to worry about finding your body in a trash can now. I was like, well, fingers crossed that doesn't happen. But so I left my AirPods at my dad's, so there's no way that he can track me. I turned the tracking off of my computer and at my watch. So my address here has not been leaked, not even the town, the city, nothing. Nobody has a fucking clue where I am except for my family. So that's why I stay in this corner when I do lives. That's why you're not going to see shit more except for this corner while I'm in this house doing a live, because I'm not going to let people know where the fuck I am. That's how I know that he does not know where I am. So yeah, you can't seem to find the video that Mark made. So it's not that it's not safe for me to be in Michigan. I didn't want to be in Michigan because I knew I was under his spell of manipulation. Being in that house, just being honestly in Michigan, I just was so weak. It was not good for me. And I just had a feeling that if I stayed there, I would continue to go back. And I'm so sorry that like other people don't understand that at all. Like, you're so much stronger than me. But right now I'm trying to be here in Florida and start getting on the path of building a new life for my family here in Florida. He always has excuses, and actually he talks about everybody else being the victim. He's actually always the victim. And he always has excuses. Like, just like his excuse one night, we were on live, you guys. We're on TikTok live together. And he was talking about how the military thing was a lie, right? And Karen, his ex-wife, if you're listening, like, I literally had your back for this. So he's on live, and honestly, Karen, I never believed half of the shit that he said about you. I know that nobody's perfect, but like, he would tell me that you guys had an open relationship, because one time I asked him, so did you used to cheat on Karen? Like, how many times? He was like, hundreds of times. I was like, really? Like, and he was like, well, we had an open relationship. So she was with a bunch of women, and she knew she could be with whoever she wanted to be with, and I could be with whoever I wanted to be with. And I'm like, I don't know, whatever. Anyways, Karen, so he's on live one night, and he's sitting here telling the world his stupid military fucking, oh yeah, I lied about being in the military, and it's because I was in prison. And he was like, and it's because Karen, my ex-wife, wanted that, we wanted that, or she basically wanted that to be a cover story for her family because she didn't want her family to know that I was in prison. And we're on live. We're on TikTok live. And I was like, wait, stop. Take responsibility for that lie yourself. Like, do not sit here and be like, because Karen, no. Karen did not tell you, Matt, to lie about being in the military. I guarantee that. And so I did this on live. Some of you were probably watching it. And I was like, you gotta, and then we got off live. Like, he got so fucking pissed right away. I think he ended the live like quick. And he's like, what the fuck? And I was like, dude, that's not what people want to hear from you. They want to hear you take fucking ownership of what the fuck you did. You know what I mean? They don't want to hear you say, oh, because my ex-wife Karen told me to lie about the military. First of all, I don't believe that. Secondly, take ownership. Every fucking thing that he is, there's always a reason and an excuse, right? Just say I fucked up. Just like me, I fucked up. I was with a man that threatened my ex-husband's life and his ex-wife's life on a daily basis in front of my children, who also did very fucking rude, mean things, okay? I was not innocent. I did rude, mean things back. I have no excuse for being with him. There's no excuse because I was selfish and wanted to be with him because I fell in love with somebody that was like not actually this person. You know what I mean? And I was selfish and wanted to be with him. So there's no fucking excuse for my behavior. I'm not going to say exactly what the email said right now, guys. Let's just say you fuck with my dad's granddaughter, Matt, it will not be pretty for you. My dad was married to the hanging judge of Detroit, okay, for a very long time. You think you have connections in Detroit, Matt? You have no motherfucking clue what a connection is, even. Okay? So let's not play games.
See, I don't have a problem with you watching the video. The problem is you haven't subscribed yet. It's free. Hit the subscribe button. Damn!
I did have a good day with my dad, so we did have a really good day. We call that mouth motherfucker down here in Texas. Thank you. We actually went on a boat in Sarasota. And so my dad's like, do you guys want to rent a pontoon or go out on this other boat? This like party boat thing where you can like get drinks and snacks and like, it's cute. I've been on it before. It's in Sarasota. It's called what boat is that called, guys? It's the one with the real palm trees on it. I can't remember what it's called, but yes. So now like I'm just looking all around at exactly where we want to live. I'm thinking I want to live in a condo in Sarasota. My dad, no, my dad didn't kick me out of his house for drinking. In fact, my dad bought me a lot of alcohol. So my dad went to the store and bought me 3 bottles of my favorite $70 champagne. I sucked that shit down within a day. My dad knows that I drink, and my dad left me a lot of food and alcohol in the fridge and really was happy that I drank it. Yes. Sarasota. You live in Sarasota. Near me. Siesta Key. Oh, you live in Siesta Key? Nice, girl. Hit me up. Hey, girl. I see you, darling. I see you. So yeah, I can't remember what the boat is called anyways that we went on. It was fun. Yeah, I just want to live in a condo in Sarasota. That's what I told my daughters. I was like, I know it's very expensive. For now, we can get something a little further where it's not like, $1.5 million for a 1-bedroom condo. So we'll go back here a little bit for now. But daddy's money, well, no, it won't be daddy's money that buys my condo, because you know what I am not going to do? I'm not going to let somebody else's money, like my dad, control my life anymore. Because like I stopped allowing that a long time ago. But when I love my dad to death. Sometimes when he does things for you, like it's like, oh, if he does this, then you have to follow his rules. Like, So my money will be paying for that condo. Thank you very much. But what my dad's money will pay for is protection of his granddaughters. So, there's that. Yeah, there is that. So let's not get anybody involved that we don't want to be involved. Okay, Matt? Let's not do that. And I'm gonna just zip my lips. Have another one. Hi, Matt. I can tell you're in here. Actually, I have coffee tongue. It's brown this morning because of how much coffee I've had. I have a very flamboyant personality, and if you think that I'm drunk right now, I'm really sorry, but I'm not. You should see me when I'm drunk. I'm a fucking blast. And actually, yesterday I quit drinking. Oh, by the way, my dad took me to that restaurant in St. Armand's Circle that you took me to, Matt, that you were really a cheap bastard for, and didn't want to take me there, but it's fine. Oh, what was it called? Crab and Fin. Yeah, we went there last night. So that's where I had my last drink. So I haven't even drank since about 7 p.m. I'll probably start getting the shakes here in a minute because of my alcoholism. Getting the shakes. That was a joke, guys. That was a joke. Colombia is the best. Crab and Fin is so good. Oh my God. Yes, it was so good. Oh, my wrist hurts. This shirt is from, I actually don't know. This one, I think probably Forever 21, to be honest. What does it say, guys? Go back at my shirt, hold on. Oh, there's no tag on this shirt. So I don't know where it's from. I don't know. Somewhere. This Krystina is such a boss. Thank you. Thank you. What did I eat there? So I got the crab cakes that are on like the appetizer menu. I can't remember what they were called. Best crab cakes I've probably ever had in my life. It was called Crab and Fin, right? Fin and crab, something. But the crab cakes were amazing. And then I also got a bowl of their lobster and crab bisque. Best fucking lobster crab bisque I've ever had in my life. And I had 2 glasses of wine. Someone said, I love when people can drink and are sober, and I have to label others that do alcoholics jealousy. I don't know what that means exactly. Oh yeah, the lobster bisque there is so good. Did your dad talk to your daughters when he wasn't speaking to you? Yeah, he did. What did Matt do to your kids? I'm not going to talk about that. He threatened my children. And we don't do that over here. We don't threaten children. Okay? So, we don't do that here. No, we don't. You forgot what my maiden name was, bitch? I think you did. You forgot who the fuck you messing with, buddy. Alrighty, here I am back with my manic episodes. Dude, you guys want to hear about... Hold on. Alright. We good in the hood. Okay. Anyways, I'm staying at this house, which I shouldn't fucking be so paranoid that nobody knows where I'm at. There's no way. But it's just, I think because of everything, which, if someone walked through that door, I'd click. So, just saying. But, yeah, he should go get help, and it's unfortunate, but I just hope that, you guys don't believe all the shit that he says, which I really don't care, to be honest. Like, if you want to believe that shit, then believe it. It's absolutely ridiculous. He loves to make himself look better and by making other people look worse, which he can prey on my weakness, which is I drink a lot. Yes, I do. I've drank a lot. My whole life that my children were growing up, I've always drank a lot. I'm an excellent mother. My children's needs have always been met. I've always put a roof over my children's head. But yes, I do drink quite a bit. I would never drink and drive with my kids in the car. Have never. Okay. I don't have parties in the house in front of my children. No. But because I have a very high alcohol tolerance, because I've been a very high functioning alcoholic for years, Matt loves to use that. He loves to use that. And I openly admit it to all of you, and you all know that. So that does not hurt me. Oh, I know. Regina, I know, girl. It's gross. And he used to do that in public. And literally, like, I would say to him, when we met my mom and my aunts, well, first of all, I said this to him way before that. When we would go out in public with my daughters, I would say, do not look at other women when my daughters are present. Because he was always like he even said, like yesterday, like, oh my God, she met me as a swinger and then wanted to change everything about me and would get mad when I would look at other women. Dude, we met as swingers, yes. We were in a party atmosphere. My children were not around. You want to look at other women? That's fine. That's what we do, right? We don't do that. We don't act that way with children around. So, you know, and yeah, it got to the point where like he would just look at other women so much. And I was like, can I just get a little attention? Like just a little. Like when he became my actual only guy. Like I had Mark before. So I had Mark and him. We were in a polyamorous relationship. So when I would go with Matt, that was our fun time. We weren't in a serious, it was not my husband. You know what I mean? So when we would go out and have fun and he would take me out to dinner, yeah, we would both look at women together. Yes, we would. But then when he became my number one and I stopped getting any compliments, and he would constantly check out other women. So I said to him, do not do that in public in front of my daughters. Do not. Because I don't want them to think that that's okay. All right? I said, I do not want my daughters thinking that's okay. And then when we came to Florida to meet my mom and my aunts, I said, don't do that in front of my mom and my aunts. I said, because they will think you're a douchebag. They don't understand the swinger lifestyle. They don't, you know what I mean? Like, and it's sad that I have to say that. It's sad. Like, even when we met his sister, both of his sisters, that same week that we met my mom, literally, and he wouldn't, when it was just me and him, he wouldn't do this as much. He would basically do this when there was just other people around, almost to like make me look like an idiot. But like with his own sisters there, he's just checking out every woman at the restaurant, just making cat calls and being creepy. And I'm just like, dude, it's so like, if they don't see how disrespectful that is, then I'm sorry, but like, and it'd be one thing if he did that and then like gave me attention too, but he didn't. It was always, you know what I mean? So anyways. Yeah, he's definitely creepy. Like, yeah, Mark's video, and no, I don't regret divorcing Mark. I don't. All of this happened for a reason. I don't regret any of it. It all fucking happened for a reason, guys. Like, but you know, I told Mark I was scared about his video. And guys, I repeat myself, and you have to remember why I repeat myself. For all of you that are just joining in, there are lots of people that like literally only watch a live for 3 minutes. So I constantly have new people. Like at the end of this live, it'll tell me I had like 55,000 different people viewing it. So you have to remember that is why I repeat things, because there are new people who have not heard it yet. But yeah, I am scared that Mark posted that video, because he already wants to fucking hurt Mark. And then Mark posted that, like, exposing Matt for who he is. Like we said, when me and Mark and Misty were on live the other night, there's shit that you guys don't even know, because you couldn't even comprehend the ridiculous severityness of it. And again, I have not been innocent, and I want to make that very fucking clear. I have not been innocent. I am not trying to act like the fucking victim here. I honestly am saying this stuff so that people stay safe. That's why I'm publicly coming out here and saying this stuff. So Mark doesn't get fucking shot while he sleeps, okay? Because he's been threatened that many fucking times. All right, let me just go through and block some shit real quick. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Oh, yeah. I do imagine what Misty went through all the fucking time, guys. And that's why I say, like, I have no excuse for being with somebody like him. None. Knowing that he did that shit to Misty before we even got really, really, really even serious. I have no excuse for being with him. My own selfish needs. I have no excuse. I'm just glad I got away from it. And I'll do anything to protect Misty and Mark. I still call Mark Matt and Matt Mark. Like, it just, that's a whole nother can of worms. The necklace my daughter makes, so she makes these. And this is, hold on, citrine. These are citrine beads, and they're the 0.44 millimeters. Is that what they are, guys? So that is in my bio, in my TikTok bio. There's a Beacons link, and you can find my daughter's email if you just click on that link. You can find all of any way to get a hold of me and contact me. Mark's page is Swinger Dude 1.0. Yes, so somebody said, hey, what did you say? Hey, which email is for Snapchat? You have 2? Oh, I do have 2 in my bio. Fuck, just whatever one you can find. When I get off of here, I will answer all the emails about Snapchat. I thought I was pretty caught up on that this morning, just about my Snapchat premium. So just reach out to me. That's, you guys on Snapchat, I love you. You guys said that you guys get to actually like see behind the scene footage of my life. Y'all are like reaching out to me, telling me how amazing the new Snapchat premium is. So thank you for that. And I am honestly just sitting here. Oh God. Oh my God. What type of string does she use? I'm not sure, but if you email her, she can tell you. She, all of her jewelry that she makes is custom. So whatever you want, she can make. I know, guys. You guys, is Matt on live? Because if he is, I'm going to get off of here and go watch his live from my fake account. Just to see what his dumbass is saying now. The Snapchat premium is $100 a month. It went really good with my dad. It seems like every time I go live, Matt will get live. Okay, he's not. Okay. No, he has a backup account. I don't know how he got banned on his other account. It's really weird. I'm like, how the fuck did he even get banned? It's weird. Matt keeps saying that Mark and I are getting back together. Yes, he does. And we are not getting back together. And he keeps using that to scare Misty and just say bullshit to her, because he literally verbally abused Misty severely for 16 years. He did it to me for 3 months. And I was like, bye, bitch. I mean, I obviously had to flee to come to Florida to get away from him. But, and he didn't verbally abuse me anywhere near what he does to Misty. Not even close. Like, not even, his verbal abuse to me wasn't even really that bad, to be honest. Like, him and I both said things to each other, but I saw him trying to manipulate me in certain ways, and I did not allow it, and that fucking drove him crazy. So then he would gaslight and say things that were just ridiculous. Yeah, Mark's video is it's that, and like I said just a minute ago, that, guys, that video that Mark posted, that was Matt acting calm. Okay? It was Matt acting calm. There were literally times that I was fucking so worried. Like, I would find things hidden in places because he knew that Mark and Misty were coming there, and I'd find like a screwdriver here or a weapon here. And because I would, when we first started having to exchange kids, it was so volatile, and I was like, stay in my fucking house. Like, you are not. Like, and like literally, it's been scary. So that was just one of the many, many, many times that Matt was crazy. All right, hold on. Let me look at this email that I just got really quick. Hold on, guys. Give me just a minute. Like, one second, guys. Hold on, guys. I gotta fucking see something. Hold on, guys. Just give me a second, you guys. Hold on. Yeah, you know Matt's in here. Wait a minute. I don't have very many mods now, so like I have to really be careful. I don't see that, you guys. Somebody said that. I don't see that. Brooke, where you at, girl? I'm looking for you. Brooke has been on my Snapchat premium for a very long time. I trust you, girl. I know it was scary, the video. It was scary. Mute and then block. Okay, mute and then block. I see. Okay, mute and then the comment goes away and then you can block. Mute and then block. Yeah, he is doing that, and I have not told my dad yet about the threats that Matt has made to my daughter, about my daughter. And now that Matt knows, because I said, when my dad finds out, it won't be pretty. Like, now he's gonna go dropping like my dad, like sickening, sick, Matt, sick in your fucking head. How dare you? You already know that thousands of people are doing this to us. So the fact that you would do it too just tells me that you never gave a fuck about me or my children. Never. Thank you, guys. This is my backup account. I've never posted a video here, and I never will post a video here. This is just for me to go back up from my main account to go live on. My main account, I am banned from going live until July 20th. But hold on. Just the neighbors across the street. I was like, oh my God, why do I hear this motherfucker's voice? That would be happening. Okay, he's dropping info. Let's see this here. Oh yeah, he's such a bitch. He is in here. I guarantee it, whether it's on a real account or a fake account, he 100% is in here. Thank you guys. Installing them today. Brand new cameras all over the house, inside, outside, all of it, brand new. So, and I'm not turning my Apple Watch back on, not that I think he tracks me with it, but he did with my AirPods. They don't know where I'm at. Nobody knows where I'm at, guys, except for my actual family. So nobody has a fucking clue where I'm at, and that's why I sit in this corner and do lives. So someone said, why not get off TikTok and have a private life? Well, because my life has not been private ever since I've been on TikTok, and that's how I make a living. And unfortunately, this whole thing has been very public. And I honestly feel safer coming here on TikTok and telling you all about it. And that's the 100% God's honest truth. I would actually feel more like a sitting duck if you guys didn't know about this stuff. Like, now we have accountability for if anything does happen, the authorities can use these lives and all the stuff that we're saying and all the threats and all the this, that, and the other. And if I fucking come up missing or anybody, like, you know what I mean? Being public is safer at this point. Exactly. I did see Mark's video and I'm fucking scared. I'm scared for Mark. But Mark has been contemplating posting this video for a hot minute. And he's like, I don't care. I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm sick of this motherfucker. I'm sick of him. And then when Mark found out about the threats that he made to my fucking kid, Mark's like, fuck this. Fuck this. And Mark posted that video this morning. So, Misty does have a pew-pew. And Mark has my Glock that I left at home. Well, I mean, he doesn't have it. I'm sorry. He doesn't have it. He does not have it. But if anything were to... I just got an Arlo alert that there was a motion detected at my garage. I know that Mark is shopping, getting me new cameras right now, so I know it wasn't Mark, but it was a little chipmunk, so I was like, oh shit, I gotta make sure. So a PPO in the state of Michigan is what you call a personal protection order. It's what you get against somebody when your life is in harm's way, when somebody is threatening to harm you. So the judge had to actually grant it, and right now, they are looking for Matt to serve the PPO on him because it's going to be difficult to serve it on him. But they definitely, Misty has hired somebody that is trying to serve it. Yep, we are. Someone said my sister and nephew is dealing with this shit right now too. Yeah, it's not fun. Did Mark and Matt fight in the video? So what happened was, and his son was in the back seat the whole time, Matt's son, and that's what's sad. But Matt was just always so mad at Mark and Misty for God knows what reason. It was just the most ridiculous bullshit. And they were coming to pick up Gabe, and Matt was just all worked up for, I don't know, I think because Mark and I had talked, because, you know, we share children together and we're in the middle of a divorce and you still need to communicate. So because whenever I would communicate with Mark, Matt would just flip the fuck out. Like, you don't need to talk to him. Yeah, the fuck I do. Okay? Matt would just flip out. So actually, Mark and I had talked, and I don't remember what he was mad about, but he literally, Matt's son gets in the back seat of the car and I'm sitting on the front porch and all my neighbors are outside. And it should have been just a peaceful child exchange. And then Matt does what he does. Mark took a video of it and I'm sitting right there and I come over and you can hear me yelling in the video, like, give him his fucking phone. Like, Matt literally was like, just like torturing Mark with like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? And then took his fucking phone because Mark was videoing him, took his fucking phone away from me or away from Mark and was literally like trying to punch Mark. He always would say, oh, I'm gonna knock Mark's eyeball right out, the one that had a nail go through it, and Mark's had like 10 surgeries on that eye. And it's just very easy. Like I told you guys one time, I slapped Mark because he called me a bitch and I slapped him like that, just a slap. And this was years ago. This was after he'd already had his first cornea transplant and like 6 previous other surgeries. He called me a bitch one night, we were fighting and I slapped him across his face. Just the pressure of that slap caused his cornea to like come off because he had a donor cornea on his eye. He had like all these stitches around his eye while it healed. Now this was years after the cornea transplant, years after his eye healed. And I slapped him and the pressure of that caused him to have to go get instant, immediate surgery. And I'm not proud of that, but you know what I mean? I'm telling you what, don't just call people names. And that's the thing. Like, and I'm not saying that my actions were warranted because they were not. And who would have thought a little slap across someone's face would do that? So Matt knows that. Matt knows that Mark has a very sensitive eye. Matt is a very, 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 very strong man. And he would constantly say how he's just going to knock Mark's eye out and this and that. And I didn't want that to fucking happen. So I felt like he was going to do that day that he took Mark's phone. And I'm just like, dude. So I'm like screaming. My neighbors are outside. Gabe is in the back seat. And I'm just like, Jesus Christ. I can't even believe that I allowed myself to be with somebody like that. That's, again, why I'm here doing work on myself. Guys, CPS has not contacted me. That's a lie that Matt is starting, that CPS, like that I did all this stuff and CPS is, they're not. No CPS is looking for me. CPS has never been called. I mean, if they have been called, they've never called me. They've never started an investigation because it's all bullshit. So, you know what I mean? Don't listen to that shit that he says. Don't listen to it. Matt said the police were called to your house multiple times. Yep, you are correct. They 100% were. I told you guys about the one time that literally I was so down in the dumps, and I had literally been on the verge of just, I lost everything for choosing to be with Matt, choosing to be with a liar. And that's nobody's fault except for my own, okay? And literally the internet hated me. I'm losing everything. I'm just like, oh my God. And Matt is just constantly making me feel like a piece of shit in whatever way, shape, or form. Always everything was my fault. He's always like just mad and just constantly like, and my life is just in turmoil. So there was a time that I just wanted it to stop and he just wouldn't stop. And I literally took 6 Molly tablets that he had. And I took them all. And I'm not proud of that. And I called Mark and Misty about 30 minutes after I took them. And I told Matt that I took them too. You know, whether that was for attention or whatever it was. I was like, I didn't even want to live, so I don't care. I'm going to wait 30 minutes to tell them I'm taking these motherfuckers because I don't want my stomach pumped because I don't want to be here. So I told Matt, and he was just like, good. Well, good. I fucking hope that you die. Like, you're a fucking idiot. I can't believe you. He was more mad that I took the rest of his Molly that he had and did that because he knew that his hookups cut his ass off because of everything else. That was like all he had left. And he was more mad that I did that than like worried about my life at all. So I'm just laying there on the fucking hammock just like, oh my God, my kids are going to fucking find me dead. I did not know. I didn't know if that was enough to kill me. I didn't care at the time. And that's sad. It's really fucking sad. But guys, I'm not sitting here trying to feel sorry for myself or make anybody else trying to feel sorry for me. But this is one of the times the cops came because I then call Mark or I text him or something. I don't remember. Maybe I called him. And he's with Misty. I think they were out to dinner. I don't even know where they were. And I was like, I just want you to know that I took this and I don't want to live anymore, and it's been too long. They can't pump my stomach, and I just want, you know, you to know that, because I like don't want the kids to come and find me dead on the fucking hammock. And Mark got really upset, called my oldest daughter. They decided to call the ambulance just in case, and that was one of the times that the police came to my house. Let me see. What was the other time the police came to my house? Oh, the other time the police came to my house is because Matt was always threatening suicide himself as well. And his sister called and did a 5150 on him, or whatever the fuck it's called, because I had a video that Matt sent me with his, what is it called? It's not an M16. It's a, one of his guns. I don't even remember which one it was. So he like was like, tell Gabe I said bye, and like just insinuated he was going to kill himself. AR-15, exactly, which I know nobody kills himself with an AR-15, but he was insinuating that. And he was just doing really awful, terrible things. And his sister, I didn't want him to hurt himself. And I was talking to Misty and his sister's like, that's it, I'm fucking calling the cops on his ass. Like, will you be there for me? And I was like, yes, I will talk to the police. And I completely fucked his sister over because I encouraged her to, call and put that whatever hold it is on him, get his ass, you know, because I did have video evidence that he was threatening to commit suicide. And then it came down to it, and that situation actually happened. And then I took Matt's side, and I lied to the police when they called me, and I said, no, he's not suicidal, and it's just drama, and I lied. I straight up lied, and his sister was fucking pissed at me, and I don't blame her. Jody, I don't blame you, and I'm sorry, but what your brother is doing right now is actually kind of scary and not okay. So I hope that you know that, and I hope that you're encouraging that he stop this stuff that he's doing. And I am sorry that I didn't, and I had Matt's back. And the police came to my house that night because they wanted to find out if that was true. So, yeah. That's why the police have been at my house. And then, of course, the one day where he was on live and the police did hold him at gunpoint. So, he does not have a firearm. He doesn't. That's something that I definitely lied for him about. He told me, I'm going to tell the world that, I am a felon, but I got everything expunged so I can own a firearm. He does not own a firearm in his name. He does not. Any firearm that he has is either one he got on the streets or one that's in Misty's name. So, and I have two of them in my name that he would like to play games with me every time we would get in a fight, and he would like hide my fucking firearms. I'm like, dude. So he does not have any firearm in his name, but he does own a lot of them that, like I said, are either from the streets. Okay, yeah, girl, from the streets. Like, we from Detroit, okay? Especially him, he's from Detroit. I'm actually not. I'm from like the suburbs around Detroit, but I've seen him take a firearm with the serial number scratched off of it and throw it into a fucking a drain in Detroit, in a drain where nobody would find it. I feel like he might have went back the next day and got it out. I don't know if you even can do that, but I saw it with my own eyes. Okay, so this man is, she should. Okay, I'm checking my email right now. She should report her weapons as stolen. She's fucking terrified of this man, dude. She's terrified. Let me just make sure. I know that my mods, Carrie, I know that if you see anything, I know that you're sitting in here blocking and muting and shit like that. Yeah. All right. Oh, that's your profile now. Okay, hold on, Brooke. Let me email you really quick. Okay. All right. Brooke, will you comment right now? Hold on, guys. Unfortunately, my mods have to be so fucking... First of all, I only have certain mods who I actually like know, like physically like know. And so I'm sorry if you were my mod and I took you off. I got you, girl. But my mods have to be so secret because literally I have so many haters that will try to fucking find out who they are and like destroy their life. It's happened. Like there's a reason Lenore is not even on fucking TikTok anymore because she used to stick up for me and be a mod for me, and literally she can't even be on the fucking internet anymore because of the shit people put her through. So I'm good. I don't need any more mods, guys. Alicia, the reason why I'm saying stuff about him is honestly to keep me safe, to keep my family safe, and to keep us safe. So that's exactly why. Mark is going to change the locks, and he's changing all of the security cameras, but he's buying all new cameras and putting them in my house, inside of my house and outside of my house. Oh, guys, and you know the lawnmower story. He took my lawnmower. He also took my 70-inch TV. Yeah, yes. Okay, so the TV was not working. It was probably a very easy fix. This is like a 71-inch TV, very expensive, nice TV. And I was having a connection with the cable, like connection cable problems. So we just took that TV down because we just couldn't figure it out. We were always fucking busy, and he hung a different TV that I have in my house, in my living room. So the big TV was in my other living room because we were just going to fix the cable problem and get it hung back up. He took it. There's other things, but yeah, I'm not home. Thank you, girl. Yep. Yeah, I have all of my weapons, so Matt does not have them, thank God. Oh, thank you, Carrie. Thank you, girl. I didn't think Matt would ever steal from me either. And I'm not even looking at it like he stole from me because I hate that word. I never thought that Matt would do this stuff. He took things that were in my home. That was his address as well, and I wasn't there to monitor what he was taking. So whatever, Matt, you want to take your lawnmower? And then he's like laughing last night. Oh, it's going to be $100 a week for her to get her lawn mowed now. Dude, whatever, dude. You took the $850 that you made off of my lawnmower. You told me that you were going to leave that lawnmower for me that was yours because you would never do that to me, and you didn't. So who cares? I know, but I did not think he would steal. I did not. I know he lied about being in the military. I know he is a creep, but I honestly did not think he would steal from me. And you know what, guys? Let me just tell you this, too. And Misty already knows this. But Matt is like sitting here acting like he paid off all Misty's debt. Like he's like, oh, I gave her the house, this, that, and the other. And I'm taking on all the debt. That's a lie. And then he's like, and I paid the tax bill. Bitch, you got a tax return. You didn't have no tax bill. I was there when you filed your fucking taxes and bragged about getting a return. I haven't got a tax return in motherfucking years. I have to pay in. Like, I actually honestly owe the IRS, okay? I have to pay in every year $20,000 sometimes minimum that I actually have to pay to the IRS. You actually got a fucking tax return and you're lying about it. And Misty knows because she saw the fucking papers when y'all had to go to the front of the court. Misty fucking knows that you lied about it. So now you're sitting here on TikTok acting like you had a tax bill that you had to fucking pay. Now, maybe the taxes on your home that you own with her, okay, that are only like $2,100 a year, if that's the tax bill that you're talking about. But bitch, let's not act like you got fucking, that you didn't have to pay into the motherfucking tax. Like, bitch, you got a tax return and stole it from Misty. Okay, so fuck you. And the best thing you can do, Matt, is go the fuck away from everybody and stop lying. Dude, the lies are just beyond me. Yay, I got a gift. Thank you. I appreciate that. Exactly. So I never want to get a tax return from the IRS, and that is because I want to be in a different tax bracket. I work for myself, so I don't have a W-2. I never have. Never. And even with Mark, you know, having a very good job and having a W-2, I still every year owe in taxes, okay? So guys, if you're a business owner, you never want to get a tax return. That means your business is not doing really good. The more you have to pay the IRS, the more money you made when you're a business owner. So I want to hopefully get to the point where I owe the IRS $200,000 a year, because that's where I want to be. That's the level I want to be at. I never, being a business owner, want to get a tax return. So let's just put that out there. Say, okay. Right. She said my husband is a firefighter for 20 plus years and they still have to pay in. Right. If you overpay, that's different. Thank you guys for the gifts. I appreciate it. Well, the thing is, and it's not that, like, it's just, it pisses me off that he lies about this shit. I'm sick of it. And he could shut his fucking mouth. He could come on here and stop lying, and I wouldn't have to come on here and talk shit about him. But I do appreciate the gifts that I'm getting in the meantime, and I do appreciate the Snapchat premium subscribers that I'm getting in the meantime, because obviously on Snapchat, I'm going even more in depth with you guys, talking even more. So you want that information, hit me up in the emails, which is in my TikTok bio. But stop lying, Matt, and I won't have to come on here and do this. So stop sending me threatening emails. Stop sending Misty threatening emails. Stop threatening my baby daddy's life. That would be Mark. Stop threatening his life. Stop lying on TikTok so we can all move on with our life and get the fuck over your ass. Thank you for the gifts, you guys. I do appreciate it. I have to pee though. He wants people to add him on Kick. Big shocker. Yeah, I did see the TikTok that Mark posted, and it is crazy, and I was there. And I'm a little bit scared that Mark posted that. So thank you for the gifts, you guys. I really appreciate that. I do. And guys, if he goes live, let me fucking know so I can get the fuck off here and go on my fake account and watch his ass. Oh, he is live? All right, guys, I'm gonna go. I'll be back. Or should I just watch it from this? I should watch it from here. I'll watch it from here. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna watch it from here. We're gonna watch it together, you guys. This is a great fucking idea. Why didn't I think about this? Now, the only thing is I don't know